One human being can remember. One human being can learn. One human being can pray. One human being can carry wisdom. But no individual has ever become a civilization. Civilizations survive because memory learns something extraordinary. It learns how to distribute itself, not into buildings, not into books, into people. Perhaps that is why communities have always mattered more than we realized. Because the greatest technology humanity ever invented was not the wheel, nor writing, nor the city. It was the living community. Welcome to episode 7 of the Code Survive series. Every human being can receive wisdom. Every human being can forget it. Every generation begins almost empty. Every generation must learn again. If wisdom depended upon individuals, history would have ended long ago. Something else must be happening. Because civilizations remember things no individual could possibly remember alone. A single tree dies. The forest remains. One bee disappears. The hive continues. One stream runs dry. The river still flows. Nature rarely entrusts survival to individuals. Life builds networks. Perhaps civilizations learned from life itself. Every meal, every greeting, every dance, every story, every shared journey copies memory into another human being. Knowledge stops belonging to one person. It begins belonging to everyone. This is how memory becomes resilient, not by becoming permanent, but by becoming shared. African communities understood this long before the word civilization entered any European dictionary. Ubuntu was never a social slogan. Ubuntu described a human being living in alignment with universal law, truth, justice, balance, harmony, right relationship between all living things. Centuries earlier, the civilization of the Nile Valley expressed these same enduring principles through the concept of Maat. Different language, different place, the same pursuit of right order. A community grounded in Ubuntu was therefore never simply a collection of people helping one another. It became a living embodiment of that order. And when an entire community lives in alignment with truth, justice, balance, and harmony, it transmits something far deeper than customs, far deeper than tradition. It transmits a way of being. The code survives because people become living expressions of it. Think about your own family. What is one tradition, one song, one prayer, one saying that no one ever taught from a textbook? Leave your answer in the comments, because that may be the oldest technology your family still possesses. Some communities do more than help people survive. They reshape the conditions under which people become fully human. The strongest communities do not merely lift individuals, they transform the very environment in which human beings grow. Within such communities, wisdom is no longer an achievement of exceptional people. It becomes the atmosphere everyone breathes. When this happens, an entire people begins to remember together, not because every individual knows everything, but because every individual carries something together. They become more intelligent than any one member alone. Perhaps this explains why living communities gather, why they walk together, sing together, pray together, remember together. Whether one understands this spiritually, symbolically, psychologically, or biologically, the result is the same. Something emerges that no isolated individual can produce. A living network. A single voice may be forgotten. 1,000 voices become tradition. A single memory can disappear. Shared memory becomes civilization. A single person can be silenced. A living network continues speaking. Perhaps this is why our ancestors protected community with such extraordinary care. Our reading of history suggests that these were not merely economic or administrative policies. Hut taxes, land dispossession, migrant labor, the Natives Land Act of 1913. Together, they did more than reorganize an economy. They dismantled the conditions through which African communities transmitted memory across generations. Destroy the vessel, and the code struggles to move. Because community was never merely about belonging. Community was the vessel, the architecture, the living library, the network through which wisdom crossed centuries. Individuals receive the code. Communities carry the code. Civilizations become the memory of the code. But one mystery remains. Communities carry wisdom. Families carry wisdom. Bodies carry wisdom. Mountains carry wisdom. Yet across history, the pattern keeps rebuilding itself, almost as though it wants to survive, as though the code itself keeps finding new vessels. What if the greatest intelligence was never any one civilization, but the living pattern that moves through them all? If these conversations help you see Africa, history, and yourself through new eyes, help this community continue to grow. Subscribe. Share this episode with someone who values wisdom. And if this journey has spoken to you, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I am the biological altar. Until next time, keep searching, keep remembering, and keep the code alive.